Okay, so you saw the difference on these two horses here. You know, he's smaller, he's shorter built, shorter in the back, where she's longer, okay? So it takes her more to make a small area and lope in that circle. And that's why she falls down, because she's like a big locomotive right now. Once she learns how to handle her body and when to shorten it up, and we call that making a C, right? So we just get like this, right? She's like this, so she can't turn very straight. Once she learns to bend her back and get underneath herself with her rear end, right, then she can go forward and learn how to really lope in a nice slow manner. The slower a horse can lope, the tighter the C they can make. Okay, so that's why you start there. When you see these two horses, you know, his first reaction was a bit bigger explosion, right? And hers was, oh, maybe I can get this off. And, you know, she couldn't buck off hardly nobody doing what she did there, right? But it doesn't mean she won't do it tomorrow. But again, the bigger the horse, the harder it is for him to get really small and really explode like he could, right? And we're just going to cinch this up again here. But see, like when you teaching them all of this stuff, you start with the groundwork, right? And you make sure that they know what the word whoa is on that lunge line, okay? So as even when they're panicking and acting up, you yell whoa, they stop. It's just like driving the car. You know, you're not going to teach your kid how to drive until you show him what the brake pedal's for. I mean, it's easy to get them going, right? Anybody can do that. But if they're listening up here, you can stop them too, right? So don't start unless you can stop. And that's the whole thing here with these guys. Like she's, with her eyes being, she's not showing it, but she's got a little whiter eye here than the other one. So you don't know really what she's thinking. Even like just now, she's standing there, you can see a little more white in this eye here, right? When a horse is scared, they show white. She shows a little bit of white all the time. So you're not sure what she's thinking, so then you kind of got to go to what her ears are telling you, basically what she's doing with her body. But she's not making any big mistakes here, right? But like I say, as you're saddling them, right, pay attention. Make sure you get that cinch tight enough so if you step back and they do explode, it's not going to roll and go underneath them, because then you got a real wreck and you scared them. And there's no excuse. You did, you know, we did that wrong. But they're going to pay for it forever, because they're always going to think back, holy shit, this thing can go back underneath me. Well, then what do you do? But no, like these guys, you got some really well-bred horses, and they listen. Okay, and a lot of them, they don't. You know, you get horses here that just don't seem to have a clue what's going on, right? But I'll bet you, you know, you could woo, sweetheart. And also when I go to get on something, play with it, I always try to rock them back and forth, right? This mare can stop a full-grown bull by rope. Right? She's big enough to stop a bull. Boom. He's dead in his track. Smaller horses, yeah, they're, you know, small horse is a good roper, right? But they couldn't stop him the way this horse can when she's in good shape. So we just put that foot up in there, right? We're just going to play here. Now keep that rope. Here, I'm talking to a person here, folks, so forgive me, but I'm not paying attention. So you're just going to keep this rope short, grab hold of her mane. Now this is the first day I saddled her, so this isn't something you should probably do all the time. But see, she stops and she thinks, right? The only thing she reacted to was saying, you know, what are you pulling for, right? And this is, so then you stand here for a little bit. Like she's so big, it doesn't, you know. Keep your head there, sweetheart. Okay, and then if she did go to act up, you just drop down, pull her in a circle, let her go. I mean, don't let her go, but I mean, let her move. But you're not trying to ride her with just a halter here, right? and then she falls asleep quick. This horse, right? She lets everything go and just, okay, I'm kind of content. Right? You see that in her eyes are already starting to close. Her mouth is hanging down here. That's a sign that she just relaxed. Okay, so just what she went through from that, and yet she can go to sleep just like that.
And also, Cal, the significance of going to school, of them going to school, being out in the pasture for their whole lives.
Like, yeah, sorry, what was I didn't understand. When you bring them in, right, you start this, it is going to school for them, right? And you don't let these guys, after a little bit, there is no recess for these guys. You make them go to work, you teach them everything. There's no 3 months off in the summer. I mean, you teach them right steady all the way through till they get it down. I'm not saying you got to be, you know, you're not mean to them or anything like that, but you want, when they're being handled, they're in school, right? They're not just out playing around. If you're not training a horse, you're screwing them up, especially at a real young age, right? Too many people think, oh, today I'm just going to go play. You know, they don't know the difference. Yesterday you were, you know, training them, showing them something, teaching them something. So how do they know you're not teaching them something today, right? A lot of young folks, even older folks, they get on these guys and they say, well, today I'm just going to go run them. And I want to go really, really fast today. Are you not training them to go really, really fast? Right? It's easier to teach a horse right off as slow as they can physically. Now she's a bigger horse, so she'll go some faster when she starts, right? But get them to go slow, get them to go slow, teach them to go slow. Then if you want to open up the speed, they know how to go slow, right? It's harder to teach a horse to go slow after you've taught him to race than it is the other way around. Okay, so thank you kindly, folks.